Hi everyone, my name is Abriel Beckham. I'm the program facilitator for University Bridges. University Bridges is a program created by DeKalb County Government Human Services by the way of Office of Youth Services. The program hosts monthly sessions around DeKalb County, encouraging students to further their education after high school. Today's session will be talking about picking the perfect college for you. We'll be talking about taking a virtual tour since you aren't able to physically go to some of these locations. What college is the best college for you? Do you want to stay in state, out of state? We'll also be talking about tuition costs. All right, so let's get started on the lesson today. Picking the college/university for you. Of course, when you're picking college, it's very important to make sure that you are, of course, going to that college that you want to go to because you have to stay there for 4 years. Your goal is to graduate. So you want to pick a college that you really love or that you really like or that you can afford so that you're able to enjoy your time while you're on campus. Now, I've listed a list of colleges right here on this page. A lot of these you may know. Georgia State University is right here in Atlanta, Clark Atlanta University, Georgia Tech, Georgia Southern, Savannah State University, of course, my school, Spelman College, FAMU, Mercer, Emory, and there's a bunch more, but these are just a few that I listed for you guys that may be interested in going to some of these Atlanta schools and that Florida school. The state of Georgia is home to 52 colleges and universities and 23 technical colleges. So if you are looking to stay in Georgia, you have a large variety of colleges and different universities to choose from. If you take a look at this map, you can actually map out from location to see which school you want to go to and then what area it's in. Of course, explore your options across the United States. Not everyone wants to go to school in Georgia, so you have plenty of options of different schools. There are so many universities and colleges around the world. You can go to California, you can go to Oregon, you can go to Mexico, Texas, Chicago, you can go to Washington, D.C. There's so many different choices. So, of course, when you are looking for a college, do your research. If you know you want to stay in Oregon, look up some of the different colleges and universities in Oregon to see which one will better fit you. So we're going to explore our options. So once you're exploring your options by the location, of course, when you are looking to go to school, you want to know if you're going to get a bachelor's degree or an associate's degree. Of course, a bachelor's degree is 4 years and an associate's degree is 2 years. Job training program, trade school, technical program, certificate programs, those are all options when you're looking at colleges. So just make sure that if you know, hey, I want to go get a bachelor's degree, that you're looking at a university that has your major and that you're able to get a bachelor's degree from that university. These types of schools are different in cost and time to complete in special programs. So when we say cost, of course, when you are getting your bachelor's degree, getting it for 4 years, that's going to cost more money than getting your associate's degree for 2 years. And if you're going to a university, that's going to cost you way more money than going to a community college. Or if you're just getting a certificate program, sometimes you can get a certificate program nowadays for $500, as low as $500 to $1,000, versus you wouldn't be able to get that when you're getting your bachelor's and associates. So just keep that in mind when you are planning out costs. Can you afford to go to school? Can you afford to get your bachelor's at this university or at this university? Can you afford to get your associates at this community college? So just keep those in mind. If you're going to technical schools or technical programs, keep in mind the cost and the time to complete these are completely different. So it takes 4 years for you to get your bachelor's degree. Like we just stated, associate's degree, it takes you 2 years. For trade school, it takes you 1.5. So about a year and a half. For a training program, it takes you right at a year. And a certificate program, it takes you a little bit over 5 months. So research on Big Future website. I really love this website because it gives you a lot of information and you don't have to search everywhere. It gives you everything that you need on here. So I included a little snapshot. Of course, if you don't have an account, go ahead and make an account. It's free. Just go ahead and sign up. And it allows you to research any school that you want. So on this next slide, I actually Googled FAMU. So it tells me that FAMU has their application deadline is May 15th, which is coming up really fast. It is a medium-sized school. And let's see, we also see that they have the average for financial aid, how much it'll cost. If you are in-state tuition, it has that as well. And then on the right side, it has other schools that similar FAMU. If you want to go to Clark Atlanta University, Howard University. I really love this app because if you download the app, it also tells you the SAT score that you need to get in here, the ACT score that you need to get in here, and it allows you to play with the filters. So if you're looking for a medium-sized school, a large-sized school, maybe a smaller school, it also gives you that option so that you can narrow it down. If you're looking for HBCUs versus PWIs, it gives you that option as well. Exploring your options. Of course, this is very important. You want to visit a local college campus to get a feel for what the life on that campus is like. When you are looking to go to schools, it's always a great option for you to go on a tour or just kind of go to that school. If you're in Atlanta, go down to Clark Atlanta, go to Georgia State to kind of sit in on a few classes to see, is this what you're looking for? Are you looking for a large classroom size? Do you like their dining hall? Do you like their residential hall? It's a lot of things that it's really important for you to actually physically go to the campus, but with all this going on, you might not be able to, which is why virtual touring is something that you should look into as well. Since you aren't able to physically visit college, virtual tours are available. A good site to try out is UVisit. I've included a snapshot right here. You can filter through this as well. If you know the colleges that you want to go to, you'll type the college at the top and then it'll allow you to search that college and take a virtual tour. So I included a few snapshots. It allows you to explore everything on this site: residential halls, classrooms, athletic facilities, and many more. If you signed up to go to a dorm, you can tour that dorm. You can see the exact room that you'll be moving into. If you want to see how the campus is mapped out, it'll give you that option as well. Make sure that you are applying on time, that you are getting these essays done, that you're doing everything that you need to do to meet all the requirements to attend that university. Again, if you have any questions, if you need help researching a college, if you need me to look over anything, feel free to shoot me an email at aback_Abriel@yahoo.com. I've listed it right here on this slide. If you need help with anything, make sure you stay on top of these deadlines and shoot me an email if you need to talk, or if you're worried about an in-state tuition versus out-of-state tuition, grant loans, if you need help finding scholarships. I am here to help you to make sure that you are successful on your next adventure after high school. So again, feel free to shoot me an email at aback_Abriel@yahoo.com.